Hi boys and girls, if you're watching today you've made it to the last episode. Oh, you might be wondering why I'm a bit wet. Well, you're forgetting there was a flood. Okay, it wasn't in Noah's flood, I was in my paddle pool. Bit different. Anyway, I'm enjoying the lovely day. We must have had about 40 days of sunshine. I was going to say 40 nights as well, that's not right. Remember, it rained for 40 whole days and 40 whole nights. And Noah was safe in the ark with his family and with all the animals that God had brought on, of the different types, male and female. After the rain stopped, it took about 150 days until the water died down. You must have been in lockdown for about 90 days. But imagine 150 days stuck in an ark, big boat with smelly animals and big elephants and hippopotamuses, and maybe even the lions getting a bit cross at times, letting a big roar out of them. Well, what animals would you like to have seen? Noah must have felt like a zookeeper. You saw some of Johnny's animals yesterday, like his cheetahs and like his kangaroo, no sorry, his chickens and his sheep and his goats. And Noah had a big job to do, keeping all those animals happy, I'm sure. Well, God helped him. And God must have even helped Noah to have ways to keep clean and to keep the animals' smells away. And he looked after Noah and his family very well for all of that time. After that 150 days, God, Noah sent out a raven, which is like a big crow. And the raven just kept on flying here and there and everywhere until there was dry land. And then he sent out a dove, and the dove came back again because there was nowhere really for it to rest. 7 days later, he sent it out again, and then the dove came back, this time with a little olive leaf. And Noah knew that there was dry land, and the ark rested on a big mountain called Mount Ararat. And remember, even the highest mountain peaks were covered by the water. So this must have been a great day, where Noah and his family and all the animals were able to get out of the ark. God opened the door. I can just imagine whenever they all started to come out of this ark. Just the noise of maybe the elephants running, or the noise of the tigers letting a big roar out of them, or the big bears, and then there are the squeaks of the wee mice coming out. What would you have done when you came out? Would you have gone for a swim with the fish? And remember, they weren't in the ark. Or maybe you would have done what Noah did and thank God for saving you and your family. So, what happened next? Well, God said, I'm going to give you a sign, and that sign is going to be a reminder that I will never flood the world again. And God was going to send a big rainbow. And God says, when I see the rainbow, I'll remember my promise to all the animals, male and female, and to you, Noah, and your family, and the world to come. You see the rainbow for lots of different things today, but God was the one who designed the rainbow and sent the rainbow, and told them that when he saw it, he would remember his promise never to flood the world again. God made lots of promises in the Bible. And one of the promises that Jesus made was, whoever comes to me, I will never cast out. That's one of my favourite promises. And it reminds me of Jesus when he died on the cross for our sin. He was punished instead of you and instead of me. Just like Noah was able to be saved with his family being in the ark, you can be saved if you believe Jesus died for you personally and ask him to forgive you. Turn away from your sin and follow him. Thanks for listening. Hope you've enjoyed the story of Noah. And remember, boys and girls, when you see the rainbow, remember the true meaning. It's now time for the craft, and guess what the craft is going to be about.
Hi kids, this is our last day of craft, so we're gonna create a rainbow out of handprints. and we're gonna need a lot of paint. So you're gonna need as colors red, orange, yellow, green, purple, indigo, and violet. Then you're gonna need paper towel or toilet roll to absorb the water from your paintbrushes. You're gonna need paintbrushes too, maybe even a thin one at the end, because we're gonna write God keeps his promises above the rainbow. A sheet of paper, and somewhere to keep your water for when you're gonna have to clean your brushes from the paint. So we're gonna start this way. We're gonna paint on our hands, so you can just choose whichever hand you want. So we're gonna start with red, right? You just have to look in there. We're gonna put red on our hand. Okay, so you can start with the bottom there. Red. Okay. I'm gonna clean the brush in the water. Then orange. Oh yeah, I made a wee mistake. Go with the red up until your thumb, yeah. Then orange. You're gonna need a lot of paint because we're not just gonna do it out of one handprint. We're gonna do maybe 5 handprints. Orange, and then yellow. Okay, don't put too much either, just cover a long strip of the hand like that. Orange, and then yellow, green. Make sure you keep rinsing your brush. You don't want after green or after any other color to just jump in the next color, because then it's gonna be all mixed up. Then blue. You see how I'm trying to keep all the colors separated, yeah, by rinsing my brush. Then indigo. Make sure you're gonna fill all the strips well with colors. There, you see indigo there. It's probably a bit too dark in there, but it's indigo, all right. And violet. Sorry, I'm losing a bit of my voice here. Violet, all right. We might even try to do 2 hand strips at a time. We'll see how much the paint holds. Right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna make a handprint like this. So we're gonna put our hand in there, right? And then we can even try to do another one. And maybe even another one. Let's see how long the paint holds. Right, so I would say probably that's enough. You see the paint is already going a bit, so now we'll just go ahead and add more paint onto the hand. So we'll rinse our paintbrush again. And again. There you go. Okay, so we'll just carry on from where we were left there. So I can just cover that thumb in there, with another, there you go. Another hand. You can even hold the paper from in one side of it, so it will just not mix. One hand there, and then I'll just paint one more time so I can fit it in there. There you go. You see how important it is to have a paper towel or anything to absorb the water after, because if I don't dry the water after I rinse my brush, it's going to combine all the colors on my hand, and then that's not going to be a rainbow anymore. The rainbow has to have all the colors separately. You don't want to combine them because it's just going to be a mess of colors after that. There you go. Right, that's the last one. So we'll just go last one in here, and I'll just hold it well. And yeah, that's it. It's probably not the best shape of a rainbow, but it will do. So we'll probably have to rinse our hands. But before we do that, we can just use the other hand. So we are going to use a small paper, a small brush, and we're just gonna try to write in here, God keeps his promises, okay? So let's try to do that. I'll just bring you all in here. There you go. So I'll take my small brush, okay? You see it has a small tip there. So with the other hand, which is not dirty obviously, which is my right hand, because I'm right-handed. If you're left-handed, you can just paint with the right hand, and then you're left-handed, it's gonna be clean. Alright, there you go. Let me show you this way so you can see it well. God keeps his promises. And let's try to see if we can all fit in here. Well, this is my rainbow made out of handprints. It might leave you a dirty hand, but in the end it turns out quite nice, and in a way you also learn easily the color of the rainbows every time you paint them on your hand. But yeah, that's it. I hope you all enjoy it and have fun.